Hello, this is the Monotone Centrist with another political video. Today's video is going to be talking about whether Trump is going to have to be forced out of the White House. Now, this story actually was kind of like circulating quite a bit that there were reports that he's going to barricade himself into the White House and he's going to have to be kicked out. Now we get, which would be funny to see, not gonna lie, that'd be fucking embarrassing as fuck, but I read a few more reports that a lot of his aides are saying that he's going to have to be walked out. Of course, this is our secondhand kind of information, so it's kind of hard to verify and actually say it's true. So there's that. I mean, if even we wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say it's true, even though we don't really believe this. Let's say, for the sake of argument, it is accurate, 100% accurate. He has to be let out. This would be really fucking embarrassing for him, I think. Maybe not so for like the extreme pro like Trump supporters. I think that, the act of defiance of him actually had to be taken out could actually strengthen like, oh, I never gave up kind of attitude that he has. But to me, it would definitely be like embarrassing as fuck. I don't think a president's ever fucking done that. So like to be like kicked out and just escorted or arrested or whatever happens, which I really highly doubt it. But every time like he comes on and does a speech or something like that about like the voter fraud shit and stuff like that, I kind of lean more like, yeah, he might have to be kicked out, he might have to be walked out, but deep down, I think it's not going to happen. But you never know, right? You never know. That he could be walked out is a possibility. I'm kind of leaning like 60-40 right now. Um, but every now and then it jumps up to like 70, 75% certain this guy's going to be, walked out or kicked out or whatever is going to happen. Um, his chances of the Senate overturning like the voting is very slim. I don't think the government's ever overturned something like the electoral college ever in its history, and it has. I'm not aware of it. I didn't look it up, so forgive me if it actually has happened. And it's just that would be the most embarrassing. I think he shouldn't run again. If he has to be like escorted off and forced out, he shouldn't run again. I think that would ruin any like sense of his return after Biden's run to actually come back. That seems so disgraceful to me. Just take your fucking L and be like, all right, you don't have to concede. You don't have to concede. Just don't have it force have someone force that to leave. Don't do that. Like, you don't have to fucking concede. I have nothing against him not conceding, actually, which might surprise some people. Um, all his, legal actions, as long as they're legal, I'm perfectly fine with. Taking legal actions to try to win certain states over, as long as it's within the rights of, the legal system, even though I don't 100% agree with the legal system about 99% of the time, is fine. Like, take any actions that don't, overstep the Constitution or laws, and you're perfectly fine. I know there's reports of him like saying, "Oh, he's destroyed democracy, and the democracy will never be the same." Him challenging legally whether or not certain votes should count or not is appealing. Like, what happened to the Gore thing? Gore and Bush, I think it was. I didn't hear the. I don't remember those kind of articles for that battle there. I get like Trump is very much a hated person, Like his personality is really fucking terrible. Not gonna lie, his ego is extremely huge, and he can say and do some things that are really stupid and egotistical. There's no fucking doubt about it. But like, come on, like, be a little more unbiased news. I have to get my unbiased news from like satire like channels and Australian news. Like, that's really fucked up. It's really kind of hard to be a centrist that way. Like, I just want to hear both sides of the fucking argument, not like to extreme left or extreme right. I just want a fucking fair report, and I can never fucking get that. It's really hard to get a consist, kind of like middle ground, or at least have an opinion. So it's hard to have like a middle ground opinion sometimes, because it's either extreme left or extreme right. There's no like ha- somewhat of a middle ground. There's like almost no middle ground in a lot of these fucking reports. So hopefully he doesn't go that route where he has to be fucking forced out. That'd be humiliating as fuck. That is like, wow, what the fuck? But I don't think it's going to come down to that, to be perfectly honest. Now, jeez, if it does, wow, that probably ruin his re-election chances completely, if you ask me. But that's pretty much what I have to say about the whole, uh, I guess, quote unquote, report that he's going to have to be escorted out. We'll have to see, wait and see, kind of a thing. It's a very much more of a deep down. I think is not going to happen, but chances are maybe it will. Like, sometimes I lean very heavily that he might be, and others think nah, it's not going to happen. But we'll have to see. Thank you for listening. Right, comment, subscribe.